to be some fish here. It just looks very, very fishy. Man, the effort I had to take to get down here. To climb down here. Welcome in. Double tap that screen if you haven't already. Let's get a couple people in here and then we'll make a few casts. Yo, what's up, Fish Focus? My bad, bro. I seen your call, man, but I literally just got here and I want to get on the water and get this going as soon as possible, man. So, but you're always free to talk here. You know me, man. Thank you guys for joining in. New spot, different location. I walked a little bit to come here, and there's a lot of holes on down to go hit as well, that way as well. Let's see what we can do. I got worms, I got spinners, I got spoons, I got power bait. Let's get it. First thing is always going to be first, since she's already tied up. Had to fix my rod yesterday. Got that done. As you guys can see, it's locking up now. But I'm a little freighted right there. Be all right though. All right, let's see. Let's see. Alright, we'll make a couple more casts with this. We got a spot right here along the bridge over here that I can get up on. And I'm gonna go up this and go around where this water comes out. And I got some red worms, got some stuff like that. Did you get it fixed? Okay, yeah, I got it fixed. It was actually a pretty simple fix. Double tap that screen if y'all's just coming in. Welcome to RayRay Outdoors. I'm about to tie up a different setup here, and then we're gonna go risk it for some biscuit. So you guys can get them. You already know, brother. Yeah, if this don't work, I'm almost feeling like I came all this way for nothing, honestly. I walked a good little bit, too. Good little 20-minute walk in a different direction. I almost feel like I should have probably went to where I normally would go. But I'm so sick of fishing the same location, man. So sick of fishing the same location. So, here we are. Different lows. Here we go. Double tap that screen if you just come in. Welcome to RayRay Outdoors. And if you're new, let the chat know what you got going on down below. Don't be shy. Don't be that guy. Be friendly. Say hello. Welcome in. Because I know there's a couple up there that ain't never been here before, so welcome in. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You right there. I'm talking to you. All right, got that on. Just float on. Pretty basic setup for these, the worm setup. It's just a float, split shot, and a hook. Chad said, oh yeah. What's up, guys? How's everybody's day going? Still got some of them grubs. Got quite a bit of stuff we could throw. That in there? Yeah. Right. Diego, what's up, brother? Welcome in. I know there's a couple newcomers in here. Ain't saying nothing yet, but that is all right. Don't be shy. Welcome in. Welcome to RayRay Outdoors. We're about to climb over here. Right over here, up on this. We're gonna walk around and see how much space we got there. 40 old boots today, ladies and gentlemen, so not scared to step on some little rocks right here like this to get over there. You gotta worry too much about it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't know. I don't think we should do this. There's a part of me that says don't do this because I'm just gonna slide. All right, well, we'll move up here. Go around this, go down there. There's a lot of area down there we can walk along. All right, where do we step here? Step there. Papa booey. All right, now we're on the move. Man, I really thought this would be a fishing area to come to. I drove past here a few times and it was looking nice, but that bridge right there says otherwise. Whoa. There we go. Whew. Looks like things are gonna get tight all the way along right here. All right, we're gonna cast right over in here. Just give her a whip. Where can I set y'all up so you're not sitting so low? Man, that's a big deer print. That's big. It's a big boy. Looks questionable, Ray. Yeah, I know. Looks very questionable in this area. And what sucks is if I could have gotten on the other side, it would have been a lot better. And I can't because there's a massive wall right here next to this warehouse. So we're gonna see what we can do. See if there's anything in this log jam right here out in front right here with some worm. And if it don't go good or according to the plan, might be making a nice little walk. I know another spot that I wanted to try, not far from here, but I was really hoping we'd get here and find some good water to fish. This worms out here. Ooh, they're going everywhere. They're going crazy. There's one for us right there. first cast. Sit there and pretty much throw your worm, get snagged instantly. Man, is this gonna be that kind of day where I'm gonna have to go to another location? Just might be. Flipping some rocks, see if I can just find the worms I'm gonna get in there. A container, but looks like I'm gonna have to. We got some good worms. I mean, they're nice worms. Fresh. Some ready to go'sers. Not looking it, guys, not looking it. Make one change out right here. Put the spoon back on, see what happens. And then we'll probably move. I don't know exactly where to yet, but might have to walk back through downtown. Might have to do that. Just to go somewhere where there's fish. But nonetheless, I hope each and every one of y'all is having a great day. And hopefully your guys are out having a good time. The sky is beautiful today, though it looks like it may rain. I don't know. They're calling for just partly cloudy. And it was supposed to rain tonight. I don't know. Cast with this spoon. There's gotta be something right here, right? It just, I mean, it don't look horrible. It looks like where some fish would stack up, honestly. Something told me, though, to go to that same spot I was at the last couple of days. Because that's where the fishies seem to be holding up really good. Alright, here we go. We gonna do what we do best. We're next hole. Go to the next hole, which is a little bit away. So, pack up your shoesies and pack up your koozies, because we're about to get to fucking movies. You ready? First and foremost, let's take a drink. Cheap cola. I think it was $1 at the 7-Eleven. That don't taste bad. It tastes like cherries. I'm not liking that. Wait till you guys see how we gotta get out of here. Oh, all this effort. E for effort. That's what today's grade is on this bridge. It was a great thumbnail. Good thumbnail. Woo, almost went into water. Man, I'm so thankful for having these boots. It's my tennis shoes, man. They are ruined. One, they smell. And two, I'm just tired of my feet getting wet every time I go out. These, you can get them wet a little bit. Look at this big old rock. We're standing on right here. Slate rock. I think that's slate, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Is it slate? It's beautiful. Whatever it is. Oh man, and I mean guys, I can't lie. From up there on the bridge, way down from here, that direction, it looks juicy way down there, but I really don't want to kill myself going all that way along this stretch of this messed up terrain here and in the high weeds. So this is the way we came. This is gonna be tough. Oh. Excuse me. Oh. I dropped down right here from up there. You know what? 30 years old, I still fucking got it. Sheesh. There's a lot on my left arm, but let me tell you, nothing feels gooder than looking around on the ground like there's morale still popping. Let's get out of her. Let's get out of her. Oh man, that kind of hurt the arm a little bit. Can't lie. I mean, it looks juicy. But it's not doing what we needed to do. Alright. Cross this road. I'm beating myself up because I lost a cigarette. It's a good sized one too on my way here. Took my beanie off and I messed up. I put it in my beanie. Got a good little walk through town right here that we got to make. Right here we got Trout Brewery. It's an alcohol beverage brewer distillery. Right here local in town. Man, that sucks that this hole just didn't do what I thought it was going to do. I really thought we'd find us a fish there. bites. It really bites. I hate going to new locations and it not working out. It is one of the worst things ever, in my opinion. Got in the pocket for later. Oh man. My love, do me a favor if you're still in here. Pin the Cash App down below. Anybody welcome to do any kind of donating. We're not in the how do I say, easiest position right now. We're needing money for laundry, guys. I can't even lie to you. Hi Michaela, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. It's a beautiful day out. We got the wife a big old bouquet of flowers last night, cupcake flowers, that is. But nonetheless, we're some broke son of a guns, so we're just doing everything we can to stay positive. But man, do we need our freaking clothes washed? I cannot lie. And I think everybody's seen how expensive the laundromat is that we go to. It's not very cheap, so. But nonetheless, we're trying to make the best of each day, regardless of the situation, the circumstances, and yeah. Did I pin it? I thought I pinned it. Yeah, there we go. It's pinned. And I'm just glad that this month we decided to grab 2 massive boxes of diapers. I think that's going to be the game plan every month, because we still got a full box, and considering a little girl's not at home, she's not using them right now, so hospital's kind of taking care of that for us. Let us stack up on diapers. Yeah, Tina today did a good deed. Gas station woman across the street from us. The other day I went in there and she was messed up on something. I don't know what, I don't care what, but she was definitely on some kind of drug. And it's like, man, I can only imagine what that woman's going through. You know, I didn't judge her, didn't say nothing bad about her, but you know, a couple days goes by and Mother's Day's here. And I go over there and I tell her Happy Mother's Day. And she's like, thank you. She said, I got up this morning and my son told me that I'm not even his mother. I was like, look, older woman. And she's like, yeah. Like every mom deserves to have a hug on the day if they can get it, you know. And the wife to grab a couple of her cupcakes from the flower cupcake thing that I got her to take over there and tell her Happy Mother's Day. And we put the woman in tears today. Went back over there and she's just starting to cry and everything as I was grabbing my. I was like, every woman as a mother deserves to be told they are loved and they're appreciated, because if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be alive. A lot of men are always like, oh, winners were the ones that make things go. How's it going, boss? But nonetheless, you know, I did my best this morning to try to put smiles on mothers' faces before I touched any kind of stuff out here today. So I'm fucking burning up. Cool out. It's not like it's really warm. It's actually not out. Alright. Down here, make this turn. Got a train about to go over us. Man, that is scary. That is one scary thing, man. Some people are like, trains are awesome. Yeah, they can be. Scary as well. One false motion, one false move, and them things derail, and it's bad for everybody around. Man, that thing is moving. It's going at least a 90 mile an hour. At least. There's a spot right here in front of this building I want to try. And then there's another one up the way that we're going to give a whip. He's gone. Man, that thing is moving, y'all. The trains, they go. Man, it smells so good right here at the plant. I definitely should have went over to where the woods were today. I think that's a big part and reason why I go over there as well, is because it's a real wooded area, and it just can kind of let me relate that I was living in. Freaking chimney up there. What that is. You already know, Tina. We got a big heart here at the RayRay Outdoors family. Some people say I got too good of a heart, but I don't think that's possible. We're gonna try right here. You see how that moving water is? Moving water, and then it calms down right in here. There should be some fish right in this stretch. I seen it earlier. I was like, ooh, let's go see what happens. You can top of worms in them bushes over there. You see those spider web like things? Sometimes there's worms in those. So, but they look dead right now, so it doesn't look like anything's in there. If I had to guess, this would be some brown trout water, so us having a spoon on is perfect. See what happens. No. Man, are we really going to go all that way for fish? Man, I thought there'd be some fish in these areas, dude. course it tied up and got tangled. Wow. Let me know what I should do in the chat, y'all. You guys let me know what I should do. Should I go to the holes that we've normally been at? Should we continue to hit different holes? What should we do? I'm gonna let the chat be the choice today. Might drop a comment and let me know. New holes or old holes? See what the chat says. New holes or old holes? Oh, we ain't got no comment yet. No comment yet. New holes or old holes? Should we go to the old ones? I think we should, man. Nothing's popping right here. What's that? What are we doing? What are we doing? Old ones. Oh, babe, that's going to take a little bit of walking. So, but I feel like we got a chance to catch them there. So, we're going to do what you tell me to do. Thank you, baby. You're the best. And I wouldn't honestly go if you wouldn't want to even recommended it. Baby, I think you should try this. This Cola Classic from 7-Eleven or $1 over there. And they taste like cherry Pepsi. It don't have a cola taste. It has like, reminds me of RC. It's actually really good. Alright, well, we're gonna do what the wife tells us to do, guys. We're gonna go hit the old holes. We're good at home. Okay, well. 30 minutes in, we got 60%. I say we'll be alright. Phone might die on me, but babe, that's where you gotta keep an ear on this here chat so I can let you know when my phone's gonna die when it ends, or live stream ends, and then I'll be headed home before or after it does that for sure. But alright. On to the next spot. What I'm gonna walk this on down, and there's a spot down there to hit on the way. So we're just gonna take the long way around. We'll hit the bridge, we'll hit a couple spots there, and we'll work our way into the woods. Tina even said the old ones. Tina, thank you. Seriously, you are a huge supporter. You're here every day, and I don't even think I have to ask you. And you're here, and I appreciate that. You and Chad, man. Y'all are some awesome people. Call y'all super supporters. Right, Tina? That's what I say. I'm also going right here where it bends around. A guy told me he hooked up on like a 20-inch bow right there. But in order to get to the area that he's talking, I'd have to go down over there, come all the way down, go around over there, and then come down and go through all that over there on the side. All that brush. Which sometimes makes for better fishing when people can't get to the areas where the fish are. But I have a feeling I can make a couple casts up here from right here. So that's what we're going to try, especially with the spoon. Faster moving water. That's where I seem to do my best with this spoon. It's, see, there's some white rapids up there. I'll cast on this side towards it and bring it back in. Man, I did not think the sun was going to be this brutal today, but it is. It's pretty warm. Down right here up there at the thing I did before. I hooked up with one here before. It spit the hook on me. I remember. Maybe we can get some redemption, ladies and gentlemen, right here. Maybe we get some redemption. Tina, you're awesome, man. If there was something that I could do on here to like change your name to Gold, you know, I think they should add something like that. Change your name to Gold, because you're somebody that's just here every day. You're supporting constantly. You got good character. You're a loving person. I think that's awesome. And I think we should be able to do that. Make categories for you, for the people that are gold in here. Golden categories. Is that bread? It is bread. I'm down here feeding the ducks. All right. Set you guys up somewhere. You guys can see everything. There's some ducks over there. That's a good sign. Say when there's wildlife. It's a good sign. All right. How's that looking? All right, let's make a couple casts. Man, that fell fish. I feel like I just got smacked. Oh, no. Oh, not my spoon. I think we're done. I almost lost my F&B bait spoon. I'd have been so mad at myself. I'd have been so mad at myself. We're going to the holes that we know. Screw this. I got my spoon back. No more casting the spoon in random places. You and Chad both need gold names, man. You and Chad. You guys are awesome. All right, almost lost her. Don't want to lose that, man. That's a hell of a spoon to lose. Not easy to get replaced, especially when they're all the way from California. All right, well, not far now from the park and the bridge. Let's get there. How's it going?
They go down over that dock here.
Yeah, where it comes out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, it's down. Just be careful down there. People robbing.
Oh, okay.
Where the dock is what? But somebody caught a couple jobs. Yeah.
Wow. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I guess right there at that pull out, they dock stuff and they drop fish off. Guess there was a 20-inch fish pulled in, which I think it may have been the same guy that I was talking to not too long ago. He gets out here and around here pretty well. Yeah. Yeah, that little guy. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Hi. Oh, he's out. But nonetheless. Double tap that screen if you're just coming in. Don't be shy. Let the chat know what you got going on down below. Heading to, hopefully, some fish. Hopefully. Been doing a lot of walking instead of fishing right now, but it happens. That's how you get to them. Yeah, I can say I've had a couple pigs smack this lure a couple times and I miss them. But holy smokes, the park is loaded today with people. Glad we didn't come up here today, honey. We were going to bring the kid, take him to the park, but it is just, on the weekends, it is ridiculous how many people's up here. And they're parked all the way around the whole park right here in the front. Who we got in here? What six we got in here? Can we do a hear check? Who we got here? Let's do a hear check. See if anybody's here. Oh, see, it went from 6 to 2 to 3. Oh man, that's hilarious. You ask people to let them know that they're here, and then they vanish on you. They said that there's fishes right in here. We're gonna make a cast or two. See what happens. See if we get any photos. See what happens. I don't think we're going to though. Now we're down to 2. Oh my. Can't make it up. YouTube be lying. You be lying to me. On to the next hole. Yeah, I know, YouTube's like the biggest liar. Well, there's nothing there. Something would have smacked this spoon, especially if it hadn't been caught in a while. So, that tells me they're in other places. It's one of them days too where my ears are cold, but I'm sweating. Can't stand that. Baseball game. Ball went flying. Nice. See what happens. Steve Rick. Oh, that ball's up there. He's out. Good catch, kid. Good catch. Great catch. Popped high and it was caught for an out. Double tap that screen if y'all are just coming in. I would greatly appreciate it. About to get on the water. Bridge is right up here. Can see it in sight. Let's get it. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Come on, Lou. That's an old school name right there. I mean, his name must be Louis or Luis or something. Be called Lou. What a beautiful day to walk through the park. Where did he get down here? I'll tell you what, my mouth is on 10 too. Need somebody to donate $1. Need some ibuprofen. Help me with the profen. Holler for $1. I holler for $1. Somebody down here. Somebody definitely down here. I don't know if they're fishing or not. Nope, we're standing on the bridge. Standing on the bridge. We're gonna hit this spot first. Missed a few fish here the other day. Lost one. Alright. We're here. At least the first spot. Went too long to walk, wasn't it? Nice little walk. Not a lot. Traveled about a couple thousand yards. Maybe 3. This water slowed down a lot. We're gonna try a few different options here. Water slowed down a lot right here, just in a day. So, and the water's dropped too, about a foot. So we'll see what happens. Throwing the spoon first. Man, somebody's barbecuing over there. That daggone barbecue, that smells amazing. I can't tell if that was a fish following me or what. Alright. Y'all just coming in, double tap that screen. Doesn't look like we have much action going on though in here. Okay, that's alright. That is alright. Slow but surely, Turtle says. Come on. Why, but today I'm feeling power bait. I know yesterday I had the hunch, right? I had the hunch that I knew what bait they wanted. Well, today's hunch is, I think, power bait. And you guys are probably like, why? Well, normally after a rain like that, they start looking for something different other than worm. If we catch one on worm today, then that's different. You know, I'll have a different thought or process or mind thought. However, they look for brighter things the days after. They look for different types of baits, different types of foods to eat, colorful, because the water is now getting clearer. So, with that happening, I'm not saying we won't catch one this way, but we might not get nearly as many bites as we would yesterday on the worms. So, we will see. Big juicy guy coming on out here. Oh, put him back in. Oh, this guy. Who decided he wanted to be a candidate? Jumped on out. There we go. Let's see what happens. Holy cow. I didn't even know where my float was. It was so far down the street. Alright, we're gonna do it. Make this last cast and we'll switch over to jig head with some power bait. I was trying to avoid doing it, but alright. I just don't think this float can, this water, it's still moving quick, and it's just not doing its thing right now, so. This jig head here. One of our heavier power bait jig heads. I use these. They're heavy on the front, they're very small on the back. It allows me to put a good little power bait ball on the back. And then you guys probably like jig head with power bait, huh? Well, what it'll do is that power bait will help that jig head float just enough on the bottom to where it won't get caught up on stuff, and it'll put it right in front of them fish's faces if they're hugging down low, which I think that's what they're doing today. They're noticing that the water levels are getting clear. They're noticing that animals can see them. People can see them a lot easier if they're in the shallow. So today they moved, and we're gonna see if this change makes a difference. Got grubs too that we can try out as well. They're reliable. do is I'll cover that just enough to where the jig head is still exposed. The power bait is completely wrapped, looking kind of like a little grub bug. Tessa donated 30. W Tessa. W freaking Tessa. Well, my love, if you want, so Cash App don't rob us. Depending on what our sons do. If he's eating or he's laying down, don't bother him. But I was thinking go pull that money off before Cash App sits and snatches some of it. Anyway, power bait going in. Let's see what happens. There we go. He's in there. I swear I felt the bite over there. I think we might be getting one right here. If it commits. Oh, I felt you. I felt you, motherfucker. Alright, let's move on. Alright, we're gonna cast here a couple more times, and we're gonna move. The goal of the day is at least get you guys a couple fish on film here. That is the goal. coming off. Spoon going back on. We're gonna move to the other side of the bridge. Thank you, Ray. Happy Mother's Day to any the women in your direction as well, man. Got up this morning. My wife made some brekkie. Had a great day, and I helped another mother out at the gas station, man. Went over there to grab my coffee, I don't know what I went over there for. I think I honestly went over there just to see if I could find me a couple cigarettes, because that's how bad it's been getting right now with funds. So I go over there and I'll find me a couple cigarettes, burn the tips, take the tobacco out of them, pack them in my little smoker. Well, the woman over there that works there, she told me this morning that her son told her that he isn't even her real mom. I ain't telling you Happy Mother's Day. You ain't even my real mom. And it broke my heart hearing that, man, because I don't even have my mom here. My mom's a mean ass. And I just felt bad for the woman. I asked her if I could give her a Mother's Day hug, and she said, yeah. I gave her a hug, and then I went across the street to my wife and told my wife to take her a couple of them cupcakes. If you follow along on my Facebook, I bought my wife a cupcake flower bouquet, real pretty, real big, for Mother's Day. And she took her a couple cupcakes and told her Happy Mother's Day. It made her day, man. It made her day. Every man today, even if you don't have a mother anymore, you ain't got a wife no more, it don't matter. Go out and find a mother and make her feel happy. Make her feel like she's loved on Mother's Day. It's giving me cold chills because, like I was saying earlier in the chat, if it wasn't for these women, some of these women, we wouldn't be alive as men. So we need to be more thankful for the women out here, the things that they do, the love that they show. The effort is unmatched. Regardless if we're the bread makers, we're the ones that brings in the cheddar or any of that stuff, they're the ones that we do it for, and they're the ones that help us get through all that. So, to the women. You know, that this is coming from a man. This is coming from a man who really didn't even have a mother. My mom had me at 13 years old, and I lived a pretty rough life. But nonetheless, as I grew, as I fell in love myself, I learned. I've been learning a lot, and being there for them, show them that they mean the most is the most important thing. Especially the mothers. All women deserve respect and love no matter what, but at the end of the day, all women should be loved. All right, here we go. On to this next hole over here along the bridge. Let's go. Well, somebody donated today and we did good. It doesn't have to sit and beg everybody today. Thank God. But if you're feeling generous, it's still there. We got an hour and 13. So you ain't even touched the fish today. I haven't even touched the fish and we already been out here for an hour. That sucks. But let's see if that changes up here. I think it just might. I think it just might. Woo! Should I? I think I'm gonna set you guys up back here though. Set you guys up right here. Let's go. No luck, clearly. No, sir, Fish Focus. We hit some new holes and they didn't do too hot. Now we're gonna hit the remaining of these holes that we have for the day. We got a couple of spots left where I've been catching fish. That's where I'm heading now. I'm going to the hole that I've been catching fish the last couple of days. I feel like they're all down there hidden because, I mean, so many anglers. Let's just be real. So, we're on the move. Some stinging nettle. Tasty. Anybody know what stinging nettle is? I know my buddy Fish Focus does. I know my wife does. But if you don't know what stinging nettle is, it's a plant. And yes, its name does exactly that. It does sting you. And can actually be turned into a tincture or a tea. Or you can just boil them until they are no longer pokey. And you can eat them like spinach. Same with poke. The only difference with poke, if anybody knows what poke is, it's another green. And that green actually is poisonous too. And you have to boil it once, you have to strain it, you have to boil it again if I'm not mistaken. And then you can add it to something and fry it. My grandma used to fry it with eggs, sausage, stuff for breakfast. She said poke I don't like. It's not the best taste, is it, Tina? It really ain't. It's definitely a required taste. Let's see if we can flip this log. Any big juicy guys in here? Don't look like it. Doesn't look like it. We're gonna head to the location that we've been catching fish. Down there where we gotta slide down the hill. And why is because, like I said, I think everybody's been pushing them fish upstream. And then they get to the hole where there's nobody messing with them and they'll sit. And I mean, yeah, I've been there messing with them, but not as much as normal holes. So that hole that we just hit, every fisherman hits that hole before they go in here. And sometimes they don't even leave. They just fish that hole. So if there's that one or two fish that hits, normally that person's going to catch it. Got some ideas back here, though. We got worms. We got power bait. We got it all. And there is that smell I was looking for. Pure woods. Fresh aroma. Can't beat it. Said I'll eat asparagus, Brussels sprouts, just about anything else, right? Have you ever tried stinging nettle? It's another green that grows here highly, and it will sting the shit out of you. That's definitely what it'll do. Should we get some more worms? Should we try to flip and grab us a few more of these here wormy buds? Look, instantly. I'm telling you, this spot right here is the go-to spot for bait. Get you guys down right now. We still got some. I just want to grab some more, have them on standby. It's good to have multi baits, man. Multi baits. That's a good one. There's a good one. There's a good one. There's two of them running away from us. Nice sized ones, too. That's what I'm saying. There's some good sized worms just under your leaves. And you ain't got to go very far. What I'm going to do is grab some more of this good soil that they're in. Put them down in there. I think that's what's been keeping them nice and fresh and alive, too, in this container. There's some good earthy soil in there. nice plump worms, man. And I really wish I could get to the other area on the other side from this creek. I could have if I'd have just went, but I did not. Runner, look at that. Oh, they run out of your hand like snakes. All right, I think that'll do. Cover her back up. Put her back to normal. Get all that stuff put up, dug out. There you go. Got another dozen or so right there just with that stop, which allows us to have plenty. All right, big sip. A bit. Thank y'all for tuning in today. Let's get to this hole. Probably hit this hole. Hopefully we'll catch a fish or two. And then we'll probably hit the big one on the way out. And then we'll be done. Let's get down here in this hole. A lot of people see me, man, sometimes. Especially like right there where I was just down on my hands and knees, digging through the ground, looking for worms. Some people see that and they're like, what in the hell is he doing? Getting to these fish, man. Getting to these fish. I'm thinking jig head up here where I'm heading. Maybe on bottom with some ain't no way. Look how little that is. Look at that mushroom I just spotted. There's a couple more right here too. Look at that. Is it clear for you guys? Can you guys see it? There's another one. It's growing all in right here. Boop. Ew. Ew. Releasing some kind of jelly. If I'm not mistaken, these are what you call stinkhorn mushroom. It was like releasing some kind of jelly when I touched it. I think that's pretty cool. Gotta love mushrooms, man. There's so many of them out here in the wild. And there's a very good amount that is edible. Very edible. And some taste very good. Martles. The old morels. They taste, man. If you like fish, Tina, have you ever had a morel? Have you and Chad ever eaten morels? And if you haven't, I'll tell you, man, you like fish. I know you love fish, so I'll tell you right now, that's the closest thing that it tastes like. Frying them up, split them down the middle, fry them up, and they taste just like a potato chip. Well, Tina, maybe you and Chad need to make a trip next spring. You and Chad come down here and camp out next April. And I'll put you on some. We'll go have a nice little morel hunt and do some trout fishing. I'm sure my wife would love to hang out. Got another little mushy growing on the side of a log that I flipped the other day. Didn't see this guy growing, though. Look at that. Right next to these beautiful flowers. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I know. I need to quit, but they're just looking at me. They're just looking at me. What do? They're They're everywhere. Well, like I said, anytime, you're more than welcome, Tina and Chad. Come on down here. And I'd love to put y'all on some fish that we could eat. Do some creekside fishing and eating. Morels. There's a lot out here. I know we're a long way from Kansas, but you got to wind up Toto and old Chadsker and bring your heinies down here so I can put you on them. That'd be awesome. All right, let's get back here to the slide hole. That's what we're going to call it. That's what this hole is called. The old slide hole. There's the stair hole. Hole with the stairs. Keep it on moving 25 hours or so. Yeah, maybe, you know, it sucks. A lot of people don't like doing it this way because traveling, but it can be cheaper. If you take a bus, and then when you get here, you just rent you a car for a couple days. I've learned a lot of people do that when they go to travel instead of taking their own vehicle because the gas prices nowadays, it's just insane. So, what is that? Something was just in the water down there. All right. She is just running. It looks very deery. Going down here. Oh, stop here. There's definitely a deer print coming down through here. It's the last prints that I see. The old deer. Here, there. Here, there. There, here, there. Man, in this area, I can't even lie to you guys, looks so much like the morel spot that I'll be hunting. So much like it. Bushes everywhere. Oh, it smells nice down here. Definitely deer. Definitely deer track. Here we are. Oh. There's our tree. There's our area. Let's see what happens. First, I want to sit you guys right here. The old RayRay's got to go to the toilet. The old RayRay's got to go to the toilet. What, I am warm right now. Get this out. Get everything out. Get it ready. Right now, we got the power bait spinner on. We're gonna make a few casts with it, just to do it. spinner. On the spinner we've used for 2 days and didn't catch one with. Ah, another little guy. Another little guy. Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, on the dough runner. On the old dough runner. The one that we've used for the last 2 days and didn't catch not one fish with it. Today we use it, we catch fish. Oh, come on, guy, don't do that. I don't want you to die. But one little guy. Going back. Oh, nice. And he's off. Oh, yeah. Came out of that fast water and smoked it. Need to tighten this drag up because he was very close to coming off. Yeah. Whew. That's all I needed right there was one. That's all I needed was that one to feel decent. No. I just snagged up on something. On the dough runner. I mean, it hit and it got snagged instantly. We got whatever it is. Hopefully our lure back. Got our lure back. Let's see what we snagged up on. Like a tree branch or some sort. Looks like we're running out of power bait in the dough runner. So we're gonna load it back up. That's what I like about this dough runner too. It don't take much to fill in this little pouch that it holds power bait in. So I think it's pretty sick. Just a little bit goes a long way. Yeah. About to move right here to where this tree's at. And we're gonna make some switches as well if the spinner doesn't do too well. We'll throw on the spoon, then we'll throw on some worms. And we'll see what happens. Let's get you guys put in the tree. Here we are. If you haven't already, double tap that screen, ladies and gentlemen. One fish already since we've been to this spot. I knew that this is where we were needing to come. Knew this is where we needed to be. It just sucks fishing the same locations. Time to swap her out. Let's put on this spoon. I'm gonna have to order me some more of these F&B baits though, that's for sure, because this one here, the gold is starting to turn into a silverish color. And I think that's because it's starting to tarnish. But it's still catching fish. That's all that matters. But I do want a couple more of these. I'd like to get a brighter color one. There we go. Man, the other day this spoon was a problem. Alright, we might end up throwing a worm. Yep, let's do it. Let's do it. I have that feeling that this spot right now is just critique. They want specific things. They're being picky, which is all right. Like, man, I know I just had a hook. You just coming in, double tap that screen, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are having a wonderful Mother's Day. Ours is going pretty well. My wife's at home enjoying some relaxation time, as long as my son is not driving her up the wall. How's the fishing? Go See Outdoors. What's up, brother? Welcome in. Double tap that screen and welcome to RayRay Outdoors. We've caught one trout so far, man. I don't think I've seen you in here before, but if I have, welcome. If you're new, don't be shy. Let us know what you got going on down below, man. You got a page yourself, drop it down in the bottom. I love checking out new fishing content. Need the worms. Need the worms. I'm trying to power up these watch hours, man. I'm trying to power up these watch hours so we can get monetized. So I can quit putting my freaking Cash App in the bottom so I can quit asking for donations that way. We've had some pretty big donations though over here at RayRay Outdoors. Crisis with 40, 100, Tina with a couple dollars. There's quite a few in here. Great people. Loving. Building the family over here, man. Nice, juicy, wiggly worm right here. Let's get it on the hook. Let's get it. think it was a rainbow. Yep, it was. It was a rainbow trout. We caught a few browns here the other day. We caught a couple rainbows, a smallmouth, and then right now I'm trying to get that 5-finger trifecta. I've caught a tiger this year, a brook trout, brown trout, rainbow trout. I'm looking for that gold, man. Looking for that gold. Let that worm do a thing. I cleaned up on browns a couple of weeks ago in Colorado. They're fun to catch, man. Here in Pennsylvania, we got wild ones. We have wild brown trout, and they can be real fun. Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, we had one. We had one. We definitely just had one. All right, let's get this set back up. We're right here in the shallow like they were yesterday. Ah, that just hurts. Poking at myself with a stick. Right, come here, Rod. There's just so much more mud today for some reason. So much more mud today. That thing gulped it and ran off with it. I was watching my bobber run away. But I felt no tug, so that tells me he didn't have it in his mouth. So he may not have even noticed the hook set or anything. So let's see what happens. Gotta raise that bobber float a little bit. Man, that thing is not doing what I needed to do. There we go. Back in that same exact location. Well, I hope you're having a great day, man. Go see outdoors. I hope you're having a good day, man. It definitely did. Out there in Canada, I know it's a blast out there fishing. I can only imagine. There's salmon run, there's steelhead run, there's all that, man. Nothing that time. Put it right here where it drifts. Put it back in that drift. In the chat. He must have spooked him, that's for sure. Because he didn't come back. I think he definitely spooked him. That thing drift down in that fast moving flow. Now I see him on bobber. Yep. There we oh man. He felt it that damn time, I'll tell you that much. He definitely felt it that time. I had the hook in his mouth. Fuck. Daggone, man. That was a good one. Daggone. My bobber disappeared. I didn't know where it went. It was underwater. Being taken. That's two we missed. Let's do the same thing it was doing. Drift on down. Watch it. Wow. Well, shit happens. Oh, there we go. It got a bite. I watched it. There it goes. Oh, oh. Come on, take it. Ah. It said boop boop, and then my bobber stopped. I don't know if he cleaned us or what. Let's see. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. He's over there in that shallow water, though, so it tells me he's smacking. He is smacking. We're going to put one of these juicy boys right in front of him that he can't resist. And one he can't resist. I hear people. I see people. Down there standing in the damn stream. Jesus, man. Go ahead, scare them all up this way. I'll appreciate you. It is beautiful today, Tina. It is a very beautiful day. It's very calm. I mean, the wind's not blowing too much. Sun's out. Birds is chirping. It's literally a day to be out on the water. I was gonna take the wife and the kiddo to the park today, but I felt like she didn't. Today's her day. If she wants to sit at home, she can sit at home. Um, and I just didn't feel like going and dealing with a bunch of people at the park because I knew that's what was going to happen. That's what I like to see. I can't tell who that is. That might be, oh dude, I think it is. Jay, who we seen, a new subscriber. I think that's him down there. He's in the middle of the water. He's snagged up. Trying to break his line. A little drifting, I think. Nothing. Somebody else in the water as well down there with him. I'm gonna try something that I normally wouldn't do in an area like this, but because this float doesn't seem to get these baits down far enough, we're gonna throw another split shot on and take this uh, float off. We're gonna go bottom. Or should we throw a jig head? Should I throw a jig head with a worm? You guys let me know. Jig head, or should we do just a split shot, couple split shots and a worm float? Let me know. Down in the chat, let me know. Jig head or split shots? Dragon, welcome, brother. Welcome. Hope you're having a good day, man. Should we use split shots or should we use a jig head? Somebody help me. Sorry I haven't been here the past few days. I was with my girl. No problem, man. I understand. We're just gonna do the swish shots for a minute. See how that does. The worm on the bottom. What happens? Another reason I'm doing that is because it's gonna let me get out there a little bit further. We got a fish on. Holy shit. We got a fish on, ladies and gentlemen. I said it. It is a dinky schmally. It's a dinky schmally. But a fish is a fish, right? A fish is a fishy. Even the dinks need love too. The dinks need love too. Get him back. Well, that worked. So let's repeat the process. I swear if I could get on that other side down at that deep hole, man, I know the bottom rig right now with worms is where it's at. There we go. No clue where it went. See if we got our bait still. Kinda. Something is ripping these worms apart down there. I don't know what, but nice. I love the colors of a good rainbow trout. Facts. I don't even know what that was. Alright, well, I think it's time for a jig head. Jig head with some power bait. I think this will be the last few casts for the day. I appreciate y'all for coming in here for sure. We did a little bit of hiking today, tried some new holes. It didn't turn out as good as I thought it was going to, which happens. We're at what? How long have we been on here? Yeah, we've been on here for a minute. So, is my wife still in here, I wonder? Sunfish? Sunfish are good catfish bait, man. Great catfish bait, actually. You want to catch some catfish, you take one of those sunfish and you cut him in half and you chuck it out there on a big hook. This should be able to get us out there pretty good too. Here we go, garlic scent rainbow. There's something in there that wants it. Let's find out. I'm gonna move down here a little bit. There he is. There he is. That's a nice one. On the power bait, I caught it. Woo! And he's pretty. Ah, yeah. What a fish. He's pretty. I mean, he was barely lip hooked too. Barely lip hooked. He's got all his fins. He'd be a good eater. Oh, let me get him out of here. So colorful. He's so colorful. Fins are pink. Nice fish. Let's get him back in the water, shall we? Come on, little guy. Yeah. On the power bait. I knew it. They want power bait today. They want power bait today. Rig that back up. Go. Yeah, I'm done on the new spots. We wasted a whole hour and a half, man, of fishing today on chasing new places, and I knew where to go. Right here. Right here. Who put you in a timeout, Dragon? Was it my wife? Yeah, I don't know what she's doing. She's probably playing the game. All right, we'll make a couple more casts. It's nice to finish it off, though, with a nice one like that. But I ain't gonna lie, I think I caught him way down there. I'm about to go see if I can hook up another one right down there in them rapids. How are the kiddos doing? They're doing great, man. Little girl's in rehab right now to come home. I'm excited for that. Get out the motor. There we are, hooked up. Let's go. Oh, come this way. It's a brookie. It's a brookie. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, let's go. Oh my God, this trout is beautiful. Oh my God, I can't tell if that's a tiger or a brook. Wow. What a fish. Look at this brook trout, ladies and gentlemen. Look at him. Look at the patterns. Woo, what a catch. I love when I catch them with the net. Come on, little guy. We're going to let you go. I just want to show you off. Oh, what? No, not. Really? There we are. Woo, what a fish. He is beautiful. On power bait, man. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm gonna let you guys be the deciders right here. Baby, okay, what's up? I see baby. Said I'll be heading home. Time to head home, love. I just caught a brook trout. Let me know. Places close at 6. What time is it? Oh. Jesus Christ, man. Can you load him up in the car and take him yourself? Can you load him in the car like right now and go? If so, then go. Do it. Do it. I'll hang out here until you get back. It's 5:30. I still got 20% on my phone. So if I die before I get home, then I'm not going to die, obviously. If my phone dies, then, yeah. I'll just keep casting until you get, you know, at least to the dispo or whatever, and then you can call me back. And on your way home, though, grab me some ibuprofen. I need ibuprofen very badly. Garlic drip, I think it was, what, 16 bucks? I think. If they got the Chem Glue, get Chem Glue. I'd much rather have that. Yeah. All right. Get dressed. Do your thing, baby. You're running on time. So go. Get out of the house now. All right. What a freaking brook trout. And I love how I'm doing it on the jig head because they're just loading up for me. I ain't even gonna lie to you guys. Jig head on bottom with power bait, boy. It's working. Working just fine. 3 fish, 3 trout, one smallmouth. I'm happy with that, man. Great day. A brook trout, man, that's pretty. I need to turn y'all a little bit, don't I? There we go. How about that? Is that a little better? I wonder if you guys can see the water. You know? Oh, hey, that was horrible. Came off though. Was not casting right there for a second. Tina, I'm going to stay out here until she gets back from doing the runs before they close, because if she waits for me to get home, we won't make it in time. So she's getting Alakai dressed right now, and she's going to run to the store and run to the places that she needs before they close. I think we might go up to the depot and go try out on the way out. What y'all think? You have the wallet. Okay. Let's make this work. Get in the car. Are you dressed and ready to go? Because if you're not, you're playing around. You're not gonna get there. Meet me down here at the parking lot at the park. Okay. It ain't gonna take me but 5 minutes to walk down there. Go to the park. Head to the park. I'm packing things in now. It don't take me long to get there, so. Come on. There you go. On a mission. Come on, Jighead, quit playing with me. All right, come on. Meet me there. Nothing is working in my favor now. That's how it goes when RayRay gets out and about. Things work against him instead of with him. I hate life sometimes when it does me this way. Oh. Oh. Ray, you better. Yeah, I hear you. Welcome in, Charms. Hope you're having a good day, man. So you better stop running. No, I ain't gonna run. I think I'll make it. God, dude, cramp. Plus, I got fucking 10-pound boots on. Ah, the cramp is serious. God damn, dude, what is this from? What is cramping from? I don't have periods. Man, I'm gonna be mad if she drives all that way for nothing. I don't think she's making it. Yeah, right. Not on these rocks. There's so much glass and shit back here. I caught a few. I can't even run. The cramp's hurting so bad. Oh. Oh. God, dude, I'm so tired of this. Tired of us not having our own shit, and because it would be as easy as, oh, it's on my card, I can send it to yours. But instead, we got one card. We share every fucking thing. God, man, makes life so much freaking harder, dude. And of course, everything's gonna close today, super early. Shouldn't even came out here. Shouldn't have even came out here. blame my fucking self. I'm tired of doing all this, man. Down here relaxing, enjoying life. And now I'm gonna be so freaking mentally drained by the time I get back to this house. I'm here. I'm still walking. I'm running. I'm doing everything I can, my love. You're going to have 10 minutes to get there. I don't think it's happening. This is where we need to stop just sitting on stuff, screens, phones, and get stuff done earlier in the days. I should have came home earlier when you said we had money. Shouldn't have continued on like you told me to. It don't matter if you call them. You know this. You've done that how many times? It don't make a difference. Cramp's going away. God, these boots are heavy. Well, I don't think I'm fishing anymore, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's going to do it. So, thank you for joining. I hope you guys had a wonderful day along on this adventure. And until next time, fish on.